I got everyone right except for one.
Really? What? The
Except for
Hardys, right?
Yeah.
Fuck.
I got everything right except for the Hardys.
And welcome to the Wrestling Cuisine Podcast, Episode 4. I'm Kevin Fritz.
I'm Paul Kazakowicz.
I'm the Wrestling Cuisine Champion, Steven.
I'm Ryan One Bite O'Connell.
And we are here. It's time for some breakfast, boys. Are you guys hungry?
Kinda.
A little bit.
A little bit.
Yeah, but only a little bit. We'll talk about Extreme Rules. That'll be our review.
The results.
What'd you guys think of the pay-per-view overall?
I know Steven doesn't give a crap because he's the champion anyway, but...
Oh, yeah, there was a pay-per-view or something? Oh, right.
Yeah, it wasn't extreme at all.
No, it was
pretty stupid,
Extremely disappointing.
I see what
I have a belt and you guys don't.
I guess have no idea how WWE is like, wow, that looks real good on paper. And then they probably just look at it until Saturday and go, you want to throw a couple matches together and like actually try it out? And then...
Yeah. Alright. Well, open the pay-per-view. We won't really talk about the pre-show. It was there.
No point
That's going somewhere, though.
It is. It's a good
Like, I
storyline
think we
between
should talk
Kalisto
about it, because, like,
Alright,
that's some storyline. Like, something's happening.
Yeah,
It's like the only storyline
pre-show,
right now.
pre-show was Apollo Crews versus Kalisto.
It was a good match.
Titus
Yeah.
Brand.
I like the finish.
They're both great performers. They're just like...
Bro, I love the whole Titus Brand
They
thing.
do not know how to book them. That is
Yeah.
the problem.
I love it so much.
To be honest, though, I wouldn't know how to book Kalisto. How do you book
I don't think
They
they're
could
focusing
keep
on
him in the
Kalisto.
cruiserweight
Yeah,
division.
they could barely book Rey Mysterio when it happened. Like,
That's true.
you know what I mean? Like, all his success came after, God forbid, the whole Eddie Guerrero thing. Like
Yeah.
that sucks. Like, rest in peace. But like,
Yeah.
that was really like his only like,
His only pull.
yeah. But
And the underdog thing. He was like the first underdog before Dan.
and that was the same thing.
Oh yeah, him winning that
That
I
was
think
like
No Way Out 2004 was great.
that was like the first like real underdog stuff.
Yeah. All right. Well, the pay-per-view opened with Miz versus Dean Ambrose. Winner stipulation was that if Dean gets disqualified or counted out, he loses the belt.
Yeah.
And we do have a new Intercontinental Champion in the Miz.
Well, the match
Awesome.
would have been cool if the stipulation actually
Yeah.
fucking mattered, because it didn't at all. Nothing really.
That's the twist, Paul.
The match was really good. I thought it was a really good match. The stipulation hurt it. It hurt it.
Yeah, there was good wrestling. I wanted that match to end when Maurice hit him.
Mm-hmm.
Very surprised that the ref was like, oh, I know what's going on here. But then when he got Irish whipped into the ref and the ref's like, you pushed me, Dean. Yeah, that I lost it. That like my interest was completely.
He was
on that.
walking over to the...
Yeah, like shouting for like 5 minutes. No,
Yeah.
you don't have to walk over to the bell, sir. People point at the bell from the middle of the ring and they ring it. That's how any other matches worked, but whatever. I would have liked to see like Dean go heel or something, like
But hey.
kick Miz in the balls or something.
Well, right now
like that.
Miz apparently is going after Elias Sampson, which would be all right.
Yeah.
If they use Dean to put over Sampson.
I could see that's a long
work.
ball. That's like a
Yeah,
long.
but
I mean, I like it because
yeah.
it's a story, but I would have rather have seen the
that's-
Miz do the open challenge, like the John Cena.
Yeah.
USA
Miz,
belt.
that doesn't
I
fit his
really missed
character.
that.
It doesn't
That
fit his character, but like,
No.
or like I want to see the IC belt change hands at a house show. Like, you know how Miz has like that world tour thing that he does. Like, I'd like him to be like every single house show that I'm at, my title's on the line. You know what I mean? And like someone will win at like a house show.
I feel like that's got to be a face.
a face winning that. Yeah.
And also, he's a 7-time Intercontinental Champion.
Yep, two away
from
from
Jericho.
Jericho. Yeah.
Freaking
I don't know if
crazy.
that'll happen.
I don't think they'll do that. I don't know.
2 more times.
But Miz versus Elias Sampson. I don't know if I like that. It's two heels.
No,
Elias
it's not
Sampson.
Miz and Elias Sampson. It's Dean and Elias Sampson.
Oh, it's
first.
Dean and Elias.
Yeah.
The thing with Elias Sampson, he is really like, he's not, he wasn't a major character in
No.
NXT.
He had a segment in Extreme
Yeah.
Rules too.
Yeah.
Didn't he? Yeah, you just
Yeah, that was dumb.
Well, no, but that's what he's doing the whole. That's
Yeah.
like his.
But that was a Raw segment.
So it was,
That was definitely, you could have done that
Oh
Raw.
yeah, I don't know. I wonder what the hell they were
it's
setting up
very
in the back.
random.
3/4 of the pay-per-view is a Raw segment. So.
But it was...
It was a pay-per-view. I thought it was Raw.
Felt like it.
Oh, I just almost threw up.
It's okay.
Um,
It happens.
Throw up.
But yeah, it was a decent open. Miz got the win, which was the smart move. We move
Oh yeah,
on.
very smart move.
Yeah.
That's the not the only time that WWE listens to the
There's
fans.
only one good character champion, and it's Naomi. Like they're the only good
Bro,
guy.
did you see that
The
picture she
rest
put
are
up?
heels. No.
The picture of like her and like
Oh, she's
like
ripped.
not in a sexual way. Like it's her
No.
in a bikini.
But she's ripped.
Holy yeah.
Yeah, she's
That's
ripped.
the whole-
Bro, she's like
And
I don't
Jey
know
Uso
what
looks
the
like shit.
didn't all the women's division like
We respect women on this show.
Didn't they all get together and do like some kind of ab challenge together or something?
Yeah.
Yeah, something like that. All right. Well, what's the next match then?
The next match was a bit of a dud, but it wasn't expected to be a great match. It was Sasha Banks and Rich Swann versus Alicia Fox and Noam Dar.
Oh, the match that served absolutely no purpose.
You know what's messed up? I announced that show on the little YouTube video that we did. By the way, you guys should watch it, even though Extreme Rules is over. Wrestling Cuisine on YouTube. I forgot that match existed, and I announced it.
It didn't serve a. It was dumb. But like some of the spot, like Rich Swann's Phoenix Splash was nice.
Cruiserweight wrestling looks cool.
Yeah.
The story behind it is non-existent.
Even though they show like 5 of them out of the 32.
Yeah.
Oh no, you gotta watch 205 Live. You gotta watch 205 Live.
It's still the same people.
Oh, don't worry about it. It's okay.
You don't even see Grand Metalik anymore.
Sasha Banks' off the top rope knees smackdown to Noam Dar outside was cool.
That's pretty crazy.
Sure,
That's you don't think
yeah.
about that. Like that's a. If you mess that up, you could really hurt yourself.
Yeah. But you know what? Hopefully this pushes Sasha to the title, which means Sasha and Alexa, and that won't be bad.
She
That's
needs,
called a
she
push.
needs the championship. They have completely like dicked her over with the belt, like month reigns.
Oh no, that wasn't to you. It was just
No.
This is a push.
She needs a
what it
legit
looks like.
title reign. That's what needs to happen.
Yeah. But yeah, nothing. It was a good highlight for Sasha. She looked power good and yeah.
Yeah, let's focus on the women and not the cruiserweights that like
Well,
should be getting the fucking story, but whatever. All right.
Next match was a match that Dave Meltzer didn't even give a rating to. Because it was that, not even a star. This is Bailey versus Alexa Bliss.
That wasn't a match.
Kendo stick on a pole match.
What, going for like 5 minutes?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure they had Bailey grab it first because Alexa Bliss was too short. That's what I heard. Like I heard she was actually too short to reach it, so they had Bailey grab it.
Well, what happened was it was like a minute in, and they like someone went for it, and it just dropped, and then they both were on the corner. They were like, "Ooh, who's gonna get it?" And then Bailey got it first. Bailey got buried in this match.
Get the shovels, kids.
Yeah, she looks. I don't know.
I wonder if she's hurt and needs time off, or if she pissed someone off in the back. Because she wasn't even on Raw, right?
No, yeah, I just don't think they know what to do with her. That's what happens when NXT gets really popular when they're down there, and then they come up and nothing.
Well, because WWE doesn't know what storytelling is.
You don't know what to do with them. That's why I give Triple H a little more control, because he knows what he's doing.
It would be nice.
As you can see from NXT.
Yeah, I take notes during these pay-per-views, and I literally only have 2 things. It was horrible and just disappointing.
Got rocked. Like, that was like...
Yeah. It sucks, because they're both... They're what was the last pay-per-view they did? Payback? Was that right after Mania? For Raw?
Yeah.
Raw was...
That was a good match they had.
Yeah.
Like, it was solid. Probably the best one of Bliss's career in up top. But, like...
I really hope she didn't piss someone off.
I don't. Hopefully not, because she's good.
She's good in the ring. A good personality.
Yeah,
around.
yeah.
Well,
She can sell merch with kids. Yeah.
Could you imagine if she like got suspended for like some kind of like drug whatever, but like WWE's gonna try to hide it so that the fans don't flip out, and like they're gonna say she got injured with the kendo stick or something like that? Wouldn't that be crazy? That would
that's something that would.
Like I could totally see him doing that because she's so over with the kids.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yep. All right. We'll get past that because that was just bad taste in my mouth.
Yeah.
Next one was the steel cage match for the tag team championships, the Hardys versus Sheamus and Cesaro.
Disappointing.
Yeah, it wasn't. It was fine. It was nothing special though.
Like I can't tell. I can't tell if they lost because they needed the time off. Because the reason they weren't on Raw and they're not gonna. I don't even think they're on next week's Raw.
Yeah, I think they're gonna be off for a little bit.
Yeah, they're off TV for a little bit because Rebby just had the kid.
Yeah.
And so like. I guess they lost it. I don't know if they lost it because of that or if because they want to push.
Yeah, I think they're pushing because like they don't want to be like Gallows and Anderson where they get like a giant like a nice little push and then just die.
That would make sense because of because of their match on Raw. They like destroyed Rhino and
but like it just they look like they're making up rules on the spot and I don't like that.
In that match.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, because like there were plenty of like both tag teams had to be out of the ring, and then like Sheamus was leaving, and Matt Hardy dragged him back in. Why? Just go out with him.
Yeah.
Cesaro was still in the ring. Just walk out, and both you and Jeff.
But
are
not
out.
even that. Like Jeff Hardy went out first. He was the first one out, and then he went back in. Wouldn't that mean he had to reset?
Well, you need the spot.
No, I'm fine with the spot.
Oh, the spot was great.
But
yeah.
like, I don't
You
get
could've
why.
done the spot without that bullshit rule.
Well, none of these matches like, none of like the extreme stipulations even like. I feel like they didn't even play a part. Like, they were making up rules in every single match.
Oh yeah, like usually steel cage matches you can win by escaping the cage or pinfall submission. That went out the window.
There was no pinfall.
Well, no,
Yeah.
the Hardys got to pick what it was, so I guess maybe this was the special. I really have no idea.
No, usually during cage matches you can win by pinfall or submission. In the beginning of the match, the
Even
commentators even said,
even tornado tag matches.
yeah.
Really,
And they said in the middle of the match you can't. Beginning of the match you can't win by pinfall or submission just out of the cage. And I'm like, that's not right.
I like that. I like that. I like that old.
I like it.
I like that better. Like if that was a singles match, that'd be sick.
But don't push all your steel cage matches to do it and then just randomly change it. That's what I don't like.
Just forget back.
Highlight of the match: Whisper in the Wind from the top of the cage.
Yeah. It was also cool when Sheamus was on the top rope and he did a white noise to Matt from the top rope. That was awesome.
I do not know why Cesaro had to help him with that.
Yeah.
It's like, hey, I'm going to hold the top of your head while we jump. Okay, wee!
But the match, I feel like it never got to the next level. It was just... Yeah, it was nothing too great, but it was a good match. Nothing... Like, these two have good matches, these two teams.
I just love the Hardys, and I still can't believe
I just wish they had
back
story in
WWE and just...
Extreme matches, like cage matches, like grudge matches, should tell like stories.
Mm-hmm. Hopefully, we see Broken Hardy soon. Hopefully.
I told you, man.
It's all there.
I wish my prediction came true. I wish he let Sheamus out of the cage. He went to go get out, and Sheamus kicks the door into his head, and he goes insane. I would have loved to see that.
Yeah.
But I don't think we're seeing it anytime soon. The more we talk about it, the more I'm like, I don't...
Yeah.
It's just depending on...
How has there been any like updates on that whole?
Apparently WWE might be secretly talking with TNA, but it's very minimum.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing too big.
I don't even know why they're talking
want
to TNA, because Reby
No,
swears to God that like she owns the rights, and if that's the case, then this should be done. So
TNA just doesn't want their competitor to do well, which it's just smart. But
But
get over it.
It's
Yeah,
not a competition.
Really, it's
you're not close.
No.
You have a decent roster, but no story.
Got the lead singer of the Smashing Pumpkins as your owner. I mean, come on.
really,
Yeah.
really,
And they did a storyline on him, and all this whole shit, and it was just like, wow, they have literally no money if they're gonna do this.
really.
TNA can't even compete with Ring of Honor at the moment.
No.
Yeah,
Or
right now.
PWG and what they sit like 300 people, and they make their money off their DVDs.
Really?
The only way you watch PWG is if you go there, or you buy the DVDs at the end of the month. That's their strategy.
But, I mean,
Kind of cool though.
Yeah,
Kind
it's
of old
smart.
school.
Yeah.
it's also probably just like cost efficient.
Yeah.
Like because you don't have to pay for TV time.
Travel. They're in one place.
Yeah. So, and Ring of Honor is just doing some great stuff.
Oh yeah, they got the
and New Japan.
You need to
Great
go to a
stuff.
show sometime.
We do.
Absolutely.
Next
Live podcast?
Next
Question mark,
Hammerstein Ballroom.
question mark?
When they're there again, we're going. When they're in the Hammerstein Ballroom.
All right, let's get back on track with the Extreme Rules.
Yeah. Anyway.
Yeah, right. Next up was the Cruiserweight title between Neville and Austin Aries in a submission match.
Speaking of stories and fucking non-existing.
Yeah. It was good match, but the stipulation hurt. These guys shouldn't be... It's the Cruiserweight.
Can't you
Fly.
submit outside of the ring? Isn't that like...
No, I don't think so.
I'm pretty sure.
I don't even think you can submit
Again,
in a
told me, like,
pinfall.
yeah.
Like,
But again, this is WWE making up rules midway through the thing.
Like, I have, like, no idea. Like
Yeah.
a false count anywhere, I guess you'd do.
Can,
Yeah, it's
can
false
you
count.
submit in a false count?
Yeah, you
anywhere?
can.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's just, it's anywhere.
That's what Charlotte.
Oh, yeah,
She tapped out in the crowd
right.
a couple of months. With that.
yes,
whole
but
hot
that was
potato.
false count anyway, right?
Yeah. I like the finish of it though. It was
Finish
it
was
was
really
cool,
good. I like.
but it was just a stipulation hurt. That's another thing. These matches get hurt by stipulations.
Doesn't that suck? The stipulations that make the pay-per-view made all
Just
these
suck.
matches suck.
Yeah.
But those two will never put on a bad match together. They're,
No.
they're,
They're
their
probably never
chemistry.
going to put on a match together again.
I mean, it's already been 3 times. He needs to move on. I
Yeah.
mean, after Perkins, I don't know what's next for Neville though.
Perkins is probably a one-off on like 205 Live, just to try to get more people to watch it, which they won't.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm really trying to think. Maybe Cedric, that would be good.
Yeah.
maybe someone from the match that we
How
had
about-
at this card
how about
for
someone
no
different,
reason.
though?
Yeah, Rich Swanner. He was
Yeah, but
already
we've seen.
champion,
Yeah,
right?
we've seen that.
Like Tajiri or somebody. Is
He's
it-
gone.
Maybe they
He's,
should have
he's,
had
he's,
Swanner
he's been
win.
gone for a while.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I thought he was just injured.
Is he gone,
No.
like, not signed, or he's hurt?
No, yeah, no, he's not with WWE anymore.
What?
It was a couple months ago where he's announced that. It's fine. And you know what? It's whatever.
The
I understand him.
The Japanese buzzsaw. He was phenomenal.
But you know what? It was.
I'm not even gonna get it. I'm not even gonna get into it. I could talk about Tajiri for like 7 hours.
Well, it's not.
WWE signs Evan Bourne.
That would be great.
Matt
Evan
Sydal.
Evan Bourne versus a Neville match would be fantastic.
I
see
honestly
that.
don't think he's ever gonna get.
No.
he might.
Is it stupid
Never
if I
know.
say that like Neville is to the cruiserweights as like Brock is to the Universal title? Like it's like you know damn well that every match he has, he's winning. I mean, it's badass because I like Neville, but like
He's
I-
holding.
I
it.
think it works for Neville a lot more than it does for Lesnar.
I wouldn't say Lesnar. I would say maybe Styles. Because you know he can put on a fucking show.
it's not even about putting on a show. It's like I literally do not feel like anybody on the cruiserweight roster stands up. Like if you put Neville and then put him next to like use TJP, we'll use that as an example. Look, like that is such a stark difference.
Oh, yeah.
That like it's like really like I don't know like. That's where like the imagination has to take over, and someone like TJP would be able to roll up Neville and pin him. Like, you're
Yeah.
trying to see that. I guess.
Is there anyone in NXT that could challenge him for it? I don't know. Oh, like.
Or the U-
As far as
UK
like,
people?
No, you could maybe do. Oh,
Roderick Strong.
well, he's
pretty light.
I think he's feuding with.
yeah, he's a little.
I think he's going to Rude for
Yeah,
the title,
He
which we
needs-
could.
Oh my god.
Which we
Put
good.
The title on Roderick Strong, please.
Move up, Bobby.
He is freaking
So he's
amazing.
done. Career
I really
before it
hope Bobby
starts.
Roode gets moved up before Mania because that entrance
Yeah.
will be
Oh,
freaking
yeah.
great.
Any
He'll
like,
spin all the way down.
He's gonna be feuding with Triple H too at that Mania. Mark my words, he will be feuding with.
That
Triple
would be
H.
alright. I
Really?
wouldn't mind that.
That would be great.
So that's two
well,
heels going at it.
Only storyline I
Well,
want
you
Triple
can-
H in right
anything
now
can
is the
happen.
click, like the new click thing.
I don't know if that's
Well,
happening.
There's rumors that the new Triple H feud will be with Kurt Angle.
Nice.
And the
Ooh, that's what the phone call is, right?
yeah, that's what they're saying. It's with McMahon, like Steph, and then I just don't want to see it.
the whole thing with Corey Graves and stuff.
Yeah, yeah, apparently that's- apparently- apparently
I gotta not commentate
I mean-
for about 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Apparently that's Steph.
That's a risky match.
I wouldn't say no, because Triple H is safe.
Triple H is safe. It's just like he's very slow now.
I just realized we
Yeah.
were talking about cruiserweights and we're on Triple H.
Oh, yeah.
How did that happen?
That's fine.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
well,
because
no,
it's because
that's the-
205 Live doesn't like it's
Like, it doesn't matter. Yeah,
it's
yeah.
not.
It's because there's only
We'll-
like 5
we'll go
people.
back-
I think we
so,
just
you
told
know.
a better story than they do.
Yeah.
We'll go back to that topic later on today, and
Yeah.
then we'll talk about the main event, which was
Holy shit, that's it already? Those were...
yeah, 6 matches.
Wow.
Yeah, yeah.
Main event was a fatal 5-way Extreme Rules match for the #1 contendership.
Once again, good on paper.
It-
looked good.
it-
Like,
It was, no, it
kinda
was good.
No,
I think
no,
it was
no,
good.
The finish was
Definitely-
obvious.
Yeah.
I was,
Oh, I don't think so.
No,
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 I
hear
didn't
me
see
out.
that coming out.
Hear me out.
That was crazy.
I was watching that. Like, I watched it with Donna. Like it was like the first pay-per-view I showed her, and like as soon as I told like all 3 of the people went down outside.
Yeah.
Ring, I thought that was it. If they left him out there, and then Rollins and Reigns started fighting, pissed me off. I'm sick of it. This is a 5-man match, and we had a one-on-one match for like 2 minutes.
That's multi-man
Why
matches.
them? Why them? Why those?
Because they
two?
put on good
Again.
matches.
Yeah.
But I'm sick of it. But anyway, but then like Bray's fat ass. I don't. Did Bray ever get back up? I don't think Bray got back up.
Bray,
right?
I think he might have.
yeah,
I didn't know.
yeah.
He ate a spear at the end.
Yeah, he got up, spear. Then whoever. Then Finn Balor came in. Then as soon as Finn Balor came in and hit the coup de grace, I turned around and told my girlfriend, I was like, "Oh, Joe won." I knew it right there. You know it.
I can't say that. I can't say because I didn't see him.
He was
I-
the only
honestly-
one that wasn't in the ring yet.
That's true.
I didn't
Well,
see him coming though. I thought.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think they did a really good job.
No fucking way you didn't see him.
No,
you didn't see
yeah.
him coming, really.
because he
Yeah.
was the
I saw it weeks ago.
well, you saw, but like
I mean, we've
they
been
wasn't.
talking about that match. I've been talking about
The thing,
Lesnar.
it had been different if you
Samoa
just
Joe
saw.
for,
That's cool.
since he signed to NXT.
See, for me, I didn't expect it because Balor was supposed to, like everyone thought he was gonna win.
Yeah.
So I was when he hit it, I was like, that's it, and it was against Reigns.
I knew
But it was also the camera work because you didn't see Joe come in. You only saw Joe come in when he hit the thing. Usually they show him.
Yeah, no,
slow.
that was a good
That's
camera.
what
For
I-
once, WWE
yeah,
had
that-
good camera.
That's what I liked about it. That's why I didn't expect
But
it.
I
It was cool though. I liked it. It was a cool finish. You
well,
got
it's
it.
because I'm not an optimist at all. Obviously, I think completely negatively 24/7. But like, I will admit, when he hit the coup de grace, I was like, Because in my mind, I was like, wow, this is a happy moment, and this is what I want. And then I was like, nah, WWE's going to fuck me over. And then that's when I was like, yeah, here comes Joe. And then,
But I think Joe is like the best choice out of
Oh, yeah.
the five.
That match is going to be... It's not going to be one-sided.
Well,
it's not going to be a squash.
I mean, if you're going to have a one-off match, right, might as well
It's
make
going
it
to
good.
be two fucking reckless-ass wrestlers going at it.
Yeah,
and
Joe
they
himself
are
has
busting
been
each
a
other open. They are bleeding.
Yeah.
Like, someone's busting someone open.
Joe has been like preparing and wanting this match for a very long time.
Yeah. So
Do you think everybody looked
legit.
strong in that match?
Wyatt didn't.
Wyatt did not look
And I also kind of don't see
Because
Reigns
he-
as coming
he
off
was
as
barely
that
a part
big.
of it.
I didn't see Reigns being like, ooh, I don't know.
Well, no, everyone's officially done with Reigns. They've been done with him.
Well, he's...
Oh, nope, not when we get to the Raw results.
Yo, wait, breaking news. Alexa Bliss and Nia Jax will replace Eva Marie on Total Divas.
Oh, we should
This is
have read that
breaking
to
news.
yourself before we read that.
That's your
That was
breaking
great!
news. That's your WWE news for today,
That's
kids.
such a... Okay, alright, yeah. Well,
Whatever.
Hey, we
whatever.
get to see
Wait,
Alexa Bliss.
just-
That bums me out a little bit.
Just a couple
dog.
cool spots from the main event. It was a cool double spear with Balor and Joe getting hit through the barricade. That was cool.
That was cool.
Yeah,
And then Rollins took coming from the top rope and frog splash
That
and
looked
Bray.
like it hurt like a...
Oh, it looked, but it was awesome.
Oh, it was clean.
It was great.
He clipped his shin on the fucking front of it, and I thought he hit his knee, and I got really scared.
You know what's weird? When Bray Wyatt takes like a frog splash, you don't see his like fat moves at all. It's like all solid.
Yo,
it's
you know what
weird.
I heard the coup de grace? Like, if they don't do that right, it could kill him.
Yeah.
Like, how are they still letting him do that shit? How are they
Because
not?
Reigns wears the vest?
But like,
man.
how are they not afraid that a kid's gonna try that? Like
Oh, I would
jumping
try
off a
it.
jungle gym onto your kid's, onto your
Didn't
friend's.
wasn't
already
there like a
have.
story from like Texas that some kid did a tombstone pile driver on
No,
a kid?
I'm pretty sure the parents killed the kid with the Batista bomb.
Well, no. I'm talking about this was like years
Oh,
ago.
this is-
Like,
oh,
years ago. Years ago. Yeah.
I know what you're
that-
talking about.
yeah,
Paul.
probably,
That
yeah.
And I think there was another
happened.
thing.
That really
there was another
happened,
like
by the
story
way.
where like someone did a curb stomp on another kid and almost like
That
killed him.
kid.
I don't think the curb stomp got there. I think they stopped it before it got to that point.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, but the only like one thing about this pay-per-view that was apparent was it wasn't extreme enough. It was boring.
No, yeah.
I think the last Extreme Rules was the one me and you went to.
It was 2013,
With Daniel Bryan versus
24
Kane.
2014.
2014.
I was there too.
Yeah, you were there, right?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Because we all
That-
took a picture in front of fucking what's his name? Adam Rose's bus.
The Exotic Express.
I think that was
Oh
the
my
last.
God.
That was the last time we saw Flaming Table.
Yeah.
And the only time you'll ever see it.
Yeah. So it was an alright pay-per-view, not great. I think maybe a little bit better than Backlash.
Bring back the
SmackDown,
Inferno
but
match.
Bring back
yeah, we need one
bring
of
back
those.
3 stages of hell. How about that?
That'd be great.
Did that even exist in the WWE? Wasn't that
The la-
indie?
No. The last one was
Ryback and
Cena. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that was a
I'm
yeah.
sad no tables broke. Like no like real like
No table spot. Like there was no like
Well,
regular
that's
table.
just-
Was
Announcer
that spot
table.
on what the SmackDown before that? That was great. Charlotte.
Charlie,
Oh
yeah,
my
with the
God.
power
Well,
bomb.
no, if we're counting announcing table spots, then there
Yeah.
was a table spot. But,
We're talking
Oh.
about just like an
I'm
actual
talking like
regular
good
table.
old-fashioned-
normal.
man, I'm dying to see like a stacked table. Like I'm dying. I love that shit.
Wasn't there? I think the last one of that was Rumble when Kevin Owens and Dean Ambrose had a last man standing match, and Owens got flipped over the top rope and he went through 2 tables, and that's when Dean
Or the
retained.
floor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's got to be an outside superplex and the 2 stacked tables on the outside of the ring.
Yeah. Well, that is your Extreme Rules
That's an
recap,
insane
and now
connection.
let's go into the Raw results. That goes over to Paul.
Ah, yes, Raw. Well, Raw kind of surprised me a little bit with the opening, as we were saying, with people looking strong. Here I thought we were gonna have the beginnings of a fantastic storyline, and I'll get to that because I think we're working on it. Bray Wyatt opened up with Roman Reigns. Bray Wyatt opened up by saying that he wants revenge on all of the competitors. Fuck yes. I dig that. Have him stop with this bullshit. Bray Wyatt interferes with... Yeah, all he does is interfere with good matches and ruin it. Fucking cut the shit. Like, have him get into their mind, fight them, and then fucking win! Have Bray Wyatt win a fucking match!
Just do it!
Bray Wyatt and Roman Reigns. I love this match. I don't know about anybody. This was like a half... They think this fucking... The opening segment of Raw was like a half an hour. I don't know how long this match was, but it just ended after a half an hour.
It would be
this
kind
was
of-
a good fucking match, and then Roman Reigns won.
It would be kind of cool to
Completely
see
killing it.
like a SmackDown or
You're
Raw
so
open with a
surprised,
match,
Paul.
and not with like
Always
an
happens.
opening segment. I'd rather have it with a nice match to start with, not with like a promo. I don't know. I would like to see how that works.
Yeah, but like the match would have to be like announced by.
Yeah, which would be fine, but like
have it announced by Kurt. Not
I'm
like
just sick of like, especially since Steph's probably coming back.
Yeah.
Fucking like 20-minute promos of like I'm Stephanie McMahon.
I'm really upset that Roman Reigns won this. It literally like you are taking Bray Wyatt's character, making him look like shit. Because basically, what they make him look like is a dude that speaks gibberish, and then doesn't deliver on it. Like he's literally starting to look like he's insane.
Yeah.
But and like
more insane than Dean. He looks like
Dean's
he's
just
like
an idiot.
no,
Dean's
Dean's
just
an
an
idiot.
Yeah, but
He's
he can talk.
He's
though.
supposed to be like
Bray
the
can
satanic
talk.
dude that hurts himself. Bray Wyatt's just like insane, where like he believes he's good, and he's like not.
Yeah.
Like, how are you gonna start the show off with Bray Wyatt saying he's gonna feud with all the people, have Roman Reigns come out and beat him, and then have Bray Wyatt start shit with Rollins later on? Why? So we can lose?
There was a part in the middle where I think it was Rollins and Joe were talking, and then Rollins said some comment about Wyatt, and that's why Wyatt came out later in the
Oh yeah, he said he was like
not
Yeah,
real
but
prophet.
he might have said that because of what Bray said in the opening.
Maybe
segment.
yeah.
I don't know.
But he only said it about Bray. There was everyone else. He just said Roman.
Well, no, because Bray opened it up and went, "I'm gonna go and get all of them."
No, yeah.
But like, fuck. Have Bray, Eater of Worlds, win a fucking match. You can eat a world, but not win a goddamn fucking match.
He was WWE champion like
For what? A week?
three months ago.
Let's be honest. That was only to get Randy Orton.
Well,
to win the
yeah,
title.
But that was
still,
great.
It was
he won the
awesome.
title,
Oh,
I was going
The
insane.
Eater
I'm
of
like,
Worlds won
finally.
in the Elimination Chamber. That's like
That's great.
That
Yeah,
sounds
that's
so
great.
cool.
After like 3 years of, I've been a fan. I've been a Bray Wyatt guy since he like walked in.
You're also a Ryback guy.
Anyway.
Don't bring up my past, okay?
R.I.P. in peace.
Oh no, yo, funniest fucking part. Roman Reigns won, by the way. Obviously, funniest fucking part of this whole thing was, like, they're standing there and like, you know, you give a minute for the crowd to say something before you come back with a snarky comment. The whole crowd was saying Roman sucks, and then he lifted up the mic and goes, "See, Bray, this is my yard. What are you fucking? Where? What are you hearing, Roman? What are you?" Anyway. Then Elias Sampson came out, and he's doing that thing where he sings. I'm pretty sure he's starting a feud with The Rock, or something like that.
Your tweet the other day was fantastic.
Which one? Oh,
It was you like
Elias
The Rock and Samson should have a.
Yo, that
that
would
would be great.
I could totally see that happening.
Follow us on Twitter at
Like a
Wrestling
3-minute
Cuisine.
When they're in Miami, I'm sure Rock will come and do something.
This is setting up a match with the Lieutenant Fringe, Dean Ambrose.
See, but it confuses me because we'll get back later on when like we have the Miz segment. But it looks like they're still feuding, Miz and.
Well, yeah, you got a rematch. You
Yeah,
got
it's
one
not over
rematch.
yet.
But like, then why are you doing this thing with Elias Sampson?
Because WWE doesn't know what storytelling is
Yo,
anymore.
you're right.
I have no idea what's going on. I like Elias Sampson, though. Whatever they do with him,
It's
he's
like it's a pattern or something.
What? They got 3 hours to fill and don't know how to do it? Anyway, best segment. Yo, can we just all agree that Paul Heyman has been a part of some of the best segments on Raw? The Gold with Balor, and then he struck gold again, which is pretty hard to
the
do.
same run with Joe.
Raw, yeah.
That's all you needed.
Heyman was good, but I think Joe came off a lot better.
Joe is lit.
Joe came off like he's gonna kick the living crap out of you. Fantastic.
It had a little rape vibe to it.
Well, no, let's not bring that up. Okay,
He's like cornered him. He's like,
stop.
All right, this isn't Batista and Rey Mysterio.
we're hiding like in Michael
Ray.
Cole.
Ray, I'm not playing.
I'm not playing, Ray. I'm gonna hurt you.
No, but Joe
Dave,
was
you're
like,
hurting me.
But Joe is like, yo,
I broke my
I'm
knee
gonna
in 2
kick
places.
Brock Lesnar's ass. I love that Samoa Joe's getting like a little teeny push.
Yeah, for a
Great.
second.
He should.
Watch that
He
Brock
deserves
Lesnar match. If that Brock Lesnar match lasts less than 15 minutes, I'm gonna fucking cry myself to sleep.
Oh,
At the Great Balls of Fire pay-per-view.
Well, it was great.
Dick City.
It didn't make Samoa Joe look strong. He fucking choked out Paul Heyman, which you shouldn't
We're not
do.
going to Suplex City. We're going to Dick City.
Hell yeah.
Oh god, that big Samoan and now we got Cesaro and Sheamus versus Heath Slater and Rhino.
Nothing.
Quick match.
God, Rhino.
It was just to put the heels over, which is fine.
That's fine. They won the titles, give them some momentum. Called out the Hardys.
Boop-a-doop-a-doop. Sheamus and Cesaro.
And now the piss break. TJP versus Mustafa Ali. God, whatever.
I like Mustafa Ali.
I do.
Just because nobody knows him and he does some crazy ass moves.
He dresses like Vegeta. And then
He
they had a little bit of story going into this. WWE was trying to throw something together. It was TJP is like, oh, I'm gonna verse Neville now because I helped you, Neville, but I didn't fucking see him with the paper. Whatever. And then
The king of the cruiserweights.
And then he turns his head. He turns it around. He turns his back to the king of the cruiserweights, and he gets his ass kicked.
And then the king of the cruiserweights couldn't find his mic, and so the
impression.
punchline of the whole story was lost. Wait, did we find out what happened on 205 Live? Oh, Neville won, right?
Yeah.
Cool. Okay. Then we have forget about Taker and Sting.
Oh.
Forget about what those promos would look like, ladies and
Bro,
gentlemen.
this is good.
We are.
No.
It's good until they do it again next week on Raw, and then again.
No,
and then again.
let me change that.
And
Gold
then just
Dust
end up on
part's
the
good.
pre-show.
I don't like Truth that much. Truth is just weird, but Gold Dust stuff is great.
The
'Cause
feud
it's
that
going
no
back to
one
90s
cares
stuff.
about.
Yeah.
Until the promos hit.
You know.
Yeah, they should do the whole
It's gonna fucking be pleasant.
Gold Dust versus Piper thing. They should do that at a pay-per-view.
What Piper?
He's dead.
Roddy Piper? He's dead.
No.
Oh.
Guys,
no.
what?
You guys are retarded, bro. I'm talking...
Well, let's not use that word.
Oh, like the hardcore match they had, right?
Yeah.
That was
like,
great.
what's wrong
If you
with
weren't
you?
here live, well, no one's here live. But that was fantastic. I didn't hear what you said, but I knew it wasn't talking about death.
It's a podcast. You're supposed to listen to us.
I'm sorry, I'm too
The hell
busy
is wrong
thinking
with
about.
some people?
Oh, when they made fun of the O.J. Simpson case, I mean, that was pretty.
Yeah,
funny.
besides that, they could do like a hardcore match that no one really cares about, and
You
just
gonna
have
get
Goldust versus R-Truth, and just have it go through the whole show.
Yes,
Goldust in a dress
Yeah,
the entire
They should
time.
do-
I want
Yeah.
Gold Dust versus Little Jimmy.
I wonder if they're gonna have like a
Finally
Hollywood
find out.
set.
It's gonna be
It's gonna
Hornswoggle.
be like Hollywood themed. Like if they do like a backstage brawl, it's gonna be on like the set of a movie. Yo, who's got a movie coming up? There's like does like a Rock got some shit? No, right? Oh, he does. He's filming one now though.
I don't know if it counts, but Batista.
What's Batista's coming up?
Blade Runner.
Yeah, Batista.
Blade Runner.
He's
Wow,
in Blade
he's in
Runner?
Blade
He's
Runner?
gonna be in the new
Yeah.
Blade Runner movie. Yeah.
Oh, he's probably gonna be one of the bad guys.
Bad guys.
Bad guys.
He's gonna be a bad guy.
And next we have
I did this for The Rock.
Kalisto versus our man Titus O'Neil. Thanks for the like and retweet, Titus. We love you. If you need anyone for Titus brand, hit us up. So yeah, this was Kalisto 1.
Yeah, and I don't know what they're doing with Apollo and Titus. Like, I like it because it's a story.
I like the Titus.
I just don't know what they're doing. I don't know if it's gonna be setting up as an Apollo Crews heel turn.
Best part of this, the Michael Cole quote. Titus might be crunk, but I'm lit tonight.
Yeah, Michael Cole.
Oh man.
I can expect that from like
When is he
Corey
leaving?
Graves, but like, oh my
You know what I didn't know? Well, I mean, you can tell by the way he talks, but like WWE writes like his one-liners for him. Like nothing's like spontaneous. Shout out to What Culture for teaching me this, but they had when Shane McMahon hit the elbow drop,
yeah.
you can actually see
You see
Michael
him
Cole
reading the script,
his
yeah.
fucking line off the
For
script.
the love of God.
Someone
Mankind.
for the love of mankind. Someone
Get it
just
right.
jumped off a fucking cage.
Take
in
it
front of
easy,
you. Flip the
Fritzl.
fuck out.
Oh
my God.
That's awesome.
Oh, whatever. Titus O'Neil's one strong motherfucker, and he looked like that. He called Kalisto.
He's a strong man for a 40-year-old. That's fantastic.
I like him.
I love him.
I like him. Like once he retires from in-ring action, I'd like to see him still be like an advocate or somebody like that. Like
Yeah.
he's lit.
It just sucks that he had that little blemish where he hugged Vince McMahon. Oh no, he moved Vince McMahon
No, he like
during
grabbed
the,
his arm.
Yeah,
during the
was-
Bryan
And then
thing.
Vince completely just fucking shut down his WrestleMania moment.
What?
You know for a fact he was supposed to win that battle royal that
Yo,
year.
bold
Was
prediction.
he?
Titus,
I didn't know that.
Titus Brand is going to be center stage at WrestleMania
Yo, get
in
Cedric
some way.
in on that, man. You know, build them up. Make it like a faction. Titus Brand.
I was gonna say
Black people.
Stop!
That's-
Oh my god.
that's what
We love you. Here at the pod.
Not even going at that from like a racist point of view. Like, I could totally see WWE doing something like that. Like, no joke, I wouldn't even put that.
We here at the Wrestling Cuisine podcast do not condone any racism activity.
Well, anyway, moving on to, we have another storyline with the Jesus Christ. Oh my god. Fuck. We have the.
Listen, we're not racist. It's okay.
No, we're off of it. We're off of it. It's
Ryan,
okay.
I love black people.
Stop.
Ryan,
You're digging a hole.
Oh my god, Ryan. You're
Next
digging
up, we have,
Next up, we have this. Oh my fucking god.
Enzo Amore
yeah,
and
well, we had
the Big Show.
We had the. So,
That was funny.
This time, oh my god. Enzo wasn't the one that was hurt. Big Cass was, so it makes you wonder who did it.
Enzo's chain was
yeah,
found. Listen, bro, I know what you're saying.
I think it's the Revival, because the Revival made another behind the scenes. They made an appearance, but oh yeah. Also during all this, I'm sorry, I forgot to mention it, but Dean Ambrose got thrown out of the arena, but he makes it back in. Spoiler alert.
Pretty funny how he did it though.
So since Enzo Amore has a fetish for big guys, his tag team partner was Big Show, who then cut a promo that was absolutely horrible, and I didn't like it at all. But it was against Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson, and they lost. Yeah, I don't know what they're... That is fucking ridiculous. Rest in peace to their careers. It was good.
Send them to Smackdown and have them with AJ.
Well,
Ta-da!
then we have the Miz's Championship celebration, which was Jesus. It wasn't anything like new, and like they said it was going to be the biggest celebration of a lifetime, and all I had was a bear in the ring and 2 glasses of champagne.
I liked how they did it.
But I liked this segment because I like that whole like you never know where he's gonna go. I thought he was the bear. My money was on that.
Well, yeah, the whole time. You
was
automatically.
that Gargano?
He did it on purpose.
It was no one. It was just some random.
It looked like Johnny Gargano.
It wasn't.
It wasn't. Yeah, I was about to say.
They would not do that.
No.
That's
another
Johnny
show.
Gargano to lose.
It was a cool
or to get hit
segment.
like that.
I really liked it.
Once again, the Miz is a fucking showman. The Miz is a
Underrated.
But yeah, fucking what's his name? Dean Ambrose interfered with the whole thing, and that's gonna be a match at some point. But the Miz better retain. Then Nia Jax got her shot at the Women's Championship, which is pretty cool because it's like WWE listened to her tweet. And,
I don't know if that was her saying that or like WWE told her to say that.
Whatever. Either way, I have no idea why Dana Brooks and Mickey James were outside of the ring.
There was a segment.
Oh, I know there was a segment. No idea why this segment happened, but
one of those.
Bliss won from disqualification. Nia Jax should be champion. She's too dominant.
Yeah, but who would
No,
beat
but
her?
I like Bliss as
No
champion.
one would be able to beat her.
It would have to be like a triple threat or something.
Yeah.
Awesome, come.
Or bring exactly. Bring back Karma.
Bring fucking what's her name up from NXT.
Oh, Asuka?
Have her fucking kick her in the knees.
She
bring
already
her
beat
down.
her.
Oh,
Asuka
yeah.
already beat her.
Yeah.
So, dude, Asuka's the most
Who's
dominant
that
like,
one
women's
diva
champion
from
here.
TNA?
Which
Awesome
one?
Kong? The big one?
No. She's like on top of their whole roster.
Gail Kim?
I think so.
Yeah, that's it.
She was a former
Gail
WWE
Kim is
superstar.
WWE?
I want her.
No, she's in TNA.
No, Gail Kim was WWE.
Oh, yeah, she used
Yeah,
to
but
be,
I think she's
she's
more
like the
known
top-
as.
top
I
of the
think, yeah, I think she's
division
more known
She's
as a
done
TNA
way
star.
more there, unfortunately, than she did.
She is a Hall of Famer in
WWE.
TNA, which means literally here. He's a fucking piece of paper.
Well,
Literally.
Then we have
He's a
the
side
main
piece of
event,
paper.
which is
the
you already know it's gonna have 2 people from that 5-way match because it's every Raw. Seth Rollins versus Samoa Joe. Samoa Joe won because the referee stopped it. For once, WWE's making the person that's supposed to look strong
They got him.
look strong.
See, I don't think he looked that strong because he
If
needed.
you win by making your opponent fucking
No,
pass out, you
yeah,
look pretty lit.
but how did he make him pass out? Because
Well, look at Bray Wyatt.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's why.
Well, that sets up the next feud, but
Yeah, but he looked strong. I just wish that wasn't how he won it.
Yeah.
But you know what? It was a good main event.
They got to make him
Also-
look as strong as possible
Yeah.
for this match.
I don't know why, but lately, like Seth Rollins matches have like been falling
A
flat
dud,
for
yeah, it's
me,
a dud.
and I really think it's because of the finisher.
Yeah, they haven't figured it out yet.
Needs.
Do you know the name of that finisher?
Nope.
It's called the knee.
That's
You think I'm joking,
the knee.
but Michael Cole during Extreme Rules said
Oh my god.
Rollins went for the knee, and that's it.
That's horrible.
I think he also doesn't feel good as a face ever since he came back. Because when he came back, he would lit up, but they made him a heel, and I don't like that. Make him a face.
Like, remember when he first got hurt and they were doing the slammies, and it was his first appearance.
And he got a pop.
He won Superstar of the Year. He came out on crutches, and the crowd was just going insane.
Dude, the pop in Jersey during Extreme Rules when he came back was great.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I just broke my jaw. But overall, do you think it was a good Raw, Paul? 'Cause you're the Raw guy.
Yeah, like no joke, that was a pretty solid Raw.
Yeah.
Especially because they had this segment where someone actually answered the phone. Brock Lesnar is going to be on Raw next week, so hopefully it'll be a good Raw.
And
Look who it is.
Brock. It's not going to be a... it's Brock. In all caps.
which was surprising though, but this Raw was good without Finn, Bayley, or the Hardys.
Right?
Well,
They're utilizing different
Because
talent.
they were actually focusing on stories instead of like certain people that everyone wants to see.
if it's a Raw where like 3 segments are good, that's a good Raw.
This had like 4 good. This was. But either way, I think that segment with Brock next week is. I don't think he's gonna have a match.
No, he won't.
I think it's gonna be one of those segments where Joe and Brock are in the ring, and oh god, bring in the NXT. Sorry, my fault. I mean, security, and try to hold them off of each other.
No, I hope they do the whole locker room thing like they did with Taker.
I'm gonna kill you.
No, they can't because.
But no, but that was like
Brock's gotta be out.
That was a blood feud. Like that was just
That was like he ended.
But this one's just gonna be like, oh, hey, I touched your friend. That sounded bad. But should we go on to SmackDown Live?
I hope this Joe is gonna kill you, chance.
Yeah. So this we're going to SmackDown Live. It was a good show. You know, they continually put on good / decent shows, not horrible like Raw does
The one
sometimes.
thing I can tell.
Oh no, that's fuck you. I don't.
That I can separate from Raw and SmackDown. The wrestling on SmackDown has been a lot better.
Oh dude.
And storylines have been better, except for now.
Matches,
I think
match
their stories right now, because I take notes and like do live tweets for SmackDown. I don't see a lot of story right now, and that's fine because it's a multi-man match.
Yeah.
And it's just not great. All right, well let's start off. There was a segment with the women starting off. They revealed the Money in the Bank briefcase, which looked great. That white case looked great.
Yeah.
And we saw the SmackDown Live debut of Lana, which was nothing special, and she demanded to be in the Money in the Bank title match, and
They gave her a title match instead.
Because that's how it works. If you got big tits in the WWE, Vince knows exactly what to do.
No, she was denied being in the Money in the Bank and then left, and then
And then gets a title shot.
let me spoilers. Why are you tapping me? First match of the night was Natalya, Tamina Snuka, and Carmella, the Welcoming Committee, against Naomi, Becky Lynch, and Charlotte.
Ugh.
Which was won by the Welcoming Committee once again by a Lana distraction. So then that would prompt to Naomi asking for the title to face Lana at Money in the Bank for the title. No, not one match in WWE, and she gets a title shot. It's great. After that was a backstage segment with probably the most random. I forgot he was on SmackDown Live and in the WWE was Mojo Rawley.
Good that we forgot about it.
Yeah, and he demanded not a title shot, but a match with Jinder Mahal. He got it, and that will be later on in the show. Next match was Styles versus Ziggler. Better than last week, but it's just again SmackDown, nothing really special. And then probably the best part of the night is always the best part of SmackDown. It was the Fashion Files.
Oh, bum bum.
And see, I love Breezango because they're fantastic, but I still think they should have won the titles and they should have came back with New Day as heels because New Day was in the Fashion Files segment and it was great, comically fantastic, and they can probably put on a decent match. But you know what? It was good. Breezango should be doing more, but it's fine. Then it was Jinder versus Mojo. I think that's main event caliber, but they put it in the middle of the show. I don't know why. But Jinder went over and then did a little promo, which was, again, it was a little different, but nothing too spectacular.
Crowd's not giving him a chance.
His entrance, though, was great. His new entrance is great.
You know, like, I want to hear him out. I want to see what they're going to do. You know, because they stopped with the whole, I'm Indian, hate me. You know, I'm Indian, you guys hate me, you guys don't want me to be champion.
Yeah.
They're finally easing away from that, and he's trying to speak, and the crowd is just not giving him a chance.
No, because no one wants him. Well, people want him as champion, and it's cool that he's champion. I don't know if people like that he's champion, or they like that Randy's not.
I think it's a little bit of both.
It's just that Randy's has been so...
Randy's dull.
So lazy in the ring now. Like, he doesn't try.
He's watching paint dry.
Shit anymore, and you can actually tell.
Boom, boom, a few bumps and hits an RKO out of nowhere, and the match is over. I mean, come on. I don't want to see that.
Yeah, I'm a little over Randy. If he went away for a while, I wouldn't mind it.
Next was the New Day's...
Came back from that? So, like...
Yeah,
he did. He just came back.
Next was the New Day match. It was a squash against the Clones. It was just nice to see New Day back. Yeah, New Day's great.
# bring back Carlito.
Yeah, that won't happen.
I think Xavier Woods is just like, wow, how am I still in this ring, man? That's awesome. But, wow. Shout out to Xavier Woods, man.
And that promo, I know you're about to get to it, that promo with the Usos.
Oh, they were great.
What are those?
The Usos, again, I keep saying, we get it, you're champion. Calm down.
I like them as heels, though.
Yeah, their promos are great.
I like when they were good guys and putting on, they put on good matches with the Shield and Roman and Harper.
These two teams have really good chemistry, and it shows, which is great. Next was a backstage segment where Sammy was being interviewed, and he was going to be like, oh, I'm going to be on commentary. And then Baron Corbin was like, hey, I'll take that spot for you and beat the crap out of him. Great,
That's
fine.
all right.
Baron was kind of a highlight of this week.
Corbin should have been doing that. Like, Corbin should have done that to Sami Zayn when he lost to him at backstage.
Yeah, but, main event, Shinsuke Nakamura versus Kevin Owens. I enjoyed it, but it was not...
Why did this match start at 9:50?
Why would it debut on free TV? That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, no, it doesn't make sense.
It doesn't... For a TV match, it was fine, but, their pay-per-view match could have been... will be better once it happens. And at the end, Shinsuke wins again for the third time, which I'm guessing... The match at SummerSlam will be Shinsuke versus Kevin Owens for the United States Championship.
It'll be lit.
And at the end, Shinsuke celebrating. Baron Corbin hits a pretty end of days.
He sold it.
Yeah.
He sold it great.
Let's have Baron Corbin on commentary during a great match, right? Fucking shit.
And then he said now he's getting Money in the Bank.
Corbin. Well, that's next week. Let's not get into that.
I'm sorry.
It's fine. Corbin ends up with the end of days, and it was a decent / good SmackDown, which is what they need.
It was a pretty good week of wrestling.
Yeah.
And that was a pretty good breakfast.
That was a big breakfast.
Yeah.
That might have been a little bit of a brunch as well. I don't know.
We got a light lunch coming up here. Light dinner, so.
Lunch is the indie news with our local chef, Ryan.
What am I cooking up this week, guys?
I don't know.
Let's get into it, alright, fellas?
Fella! 1-800-FELLA! Ryan's racist? Call 1-800-FELLA!
We're here at the Wrestling Cuisine podcast, and I condone any racism behavior.
Go ahead.
Alright, let's get into this.
Alright, we're starting it off with the local
demonetized.
independent news. There was a show, a big Ring of Honor pay-per-view. Nah, not too big.
What was it?
There was a Ring of Honor show a few weeks ago. It was nothing really too special, nothing too big. Okay,
No, keep going. We're listening.
It started out with a match with Matt Taven and Adam Cole. Taven won. Adam Cole's losing a lot, so that's how you know he's basically on his way out. You know, he'll be the.
Did we have confirmation that he signed?
Not yet.
No, not yet. But you know the way
they're probably
doing
him
it,
out
he's
first.
losing everything. He's doing matches he wants to do.
He
so
probably
he's
has the
his
offer
way
on the
out.
table and he's just letting it sit there.
He's probably just waiting out his dates that he all has with.
WWE also lets you wrestle for those
They let-
promotions.
You wrestle if you're the Hardys.
Dude, the Hardys.
The Hardys, and if you and
UK.
UK's if you have dates that you still have to do.
Yeah.
You're still committed to. They'll let you do that.
In the UK or only?
Yeah,
in the UK?
because he went back to the Drew. You're talking about Drew McIntyre. He went to the UK to finish a WCPW show and then was done because he had that was a commitment he did. They're doing the same thing with the UK guys right now, like Trent Seven, Tyler Bate. They're all doing UK. They're all doing indie stuff, but they're still.
Dunn still has a belt.
Yeah.
Yeah, what is it? How are they letting that fly?
Because they're not doing anything with UKs, really.
They let the Hardys have the tag titles. They brought it to an independent.
No, I know, but like Dunn has another belt from another company.
Yeah.
I guess
That's happened before.
And it's
that's,
a pretty
cool.
important belt.
it's a major title.
Yeah.
I wonder if they're treating the UK belt more like an Andre the Giant
It'll
trophy.
be like-
No, it's not made out of
It's
muscle.
basically the new European Championship. When you think about
All right, what's
it.
next, Ryan? I need more.
There was a match of the night, even though it went on second, which just surprised me. It was Marty Scurll versus Ken Anderson, aka Mr. Kennedy,
Mr. Kennedy.
and it was a very hard hitting match. Very surprised that Mr. Anderson could still put on a good match after everything that happened.
I did not know that.
The next match was Bully Ray versus Silas Young in a no DQ match.
Is he still the 3-way champion? Wasn't it with the Briscoes?
I do not believe so.
Oh, okay. He dropped that? Okay.
I believe he dropped that. He won the match. He beat Silas Young with a pile driver. Yeah. There's nothing really too serious. Adam Page, the main event. Adam Page and the Young Bucks versus Dalton Castle and the Addiction. The match ended when Frankie Kazarian and Christopher Daniels hit the best Meltzer driver. It's like their version of the Meltzer driver, and it's pretty crazy.
Who did the Young Bucks say they wanted to wrestle? They announced that on Twitter, right? War Machine?
Yes, War Machine. Those guys are monsters. Absolute monsters. I'd like to see them in WWE. My whole grade, I gave the grade of that pay-per-view a C+, because honestly,
wasn't that great?
It wasn't that great. There wasn't that many key, surprising matches. There wasn't any, key spots.
Well, they're also coming off the World Awards where...
Yeah, I know. It's hard to come off. That's like their WrestleMania. It's one of their things.
Alright, what's up next?
Local news more about that whole Randy Orton mocking the Indies. Well, a couple of independent wrestlers mocked Randy Orton at an independent show about 2 weeks ago.
Good.
At an event called Wrestling Circus in Austin, Texas. In the main event, we saw
5 years.
Pentagon Jr.
Oh shit! Really?
Ray.
That was great.
Yeah, Pentagon Jr. He's known for his Lucha Underground.
He's a good
Ray Phoenix.
Phoenix was there too. I swear to God, those two wrestle together everywhere. That's the only matches they're in. Is them versus each other.
And Huenta Guerrera versus Shane Strickland, Sammy Guevara. Sorry about the names, ladies and gentlemen. And Mr. 450, which he's very underrated independent wrestler. In response to Orton's recent comments about the indie wrestlers, Mr. 450, Strickland, and Guerrera jumped down from the turnbuckles, basically.
Yep.
They're going for their moves and they just jump down, and then they gave the other opponents RKOs.
You know what they...
And then they did his little, little thing. It was pretty funny. His little pose.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm trying, yeah. Alright.
You know what they should do?
What's up?
They should just, like you said, they gave them RKOs, but they didn't no-sell them. They should just keep no-selling RKOs the entire match.
They should have. I mean, I think it's gotten a little ridiculous with this whole, Orton talking shit about the independents.
I thought it was over. I really just thought...
But they still keep, they keep bringing it up and shit.
Whatever.
And it's just,
They should be over, yeah.
Other news, Vader officially retires from professional wrestling.
I mean, I feel like that was overdue a little bit.
Yeah, but, he was trying to do a couple of more matches.
Yeah, he probably need the money. That's fine.
He did a match with Will Ospreay, a year ago.
Oh.
Really?
It was good? Surprisingly good.
Oh, okay. Vader was one of the most agile big men.
Yeah, very, he was, very original.
Which is cool.
He's, basically started the big man doing stuff you see the cruiserweights do, basically.
Yep.
And, I hope he...
All
hopes.
Yeah, all hope as well. That didn't make sense, but it's fine.
It does. You know what we mean.
Yeah.
The last segment here I'm doing some key independent signings to WWE. WWE has signed 4 major indie stars.
Oh yeah, I think I heard about that. Yeah.
Australian independent wrestler Evie. She's a diva from.
She's probably going right into.
She's going into the
Winter Classic.
That,
Women's Classic.
The Mae Young Classic, I believe. Former What Culture Pro Wrestling Women's Champ Nixon Noel?
Probably Noel. That's fine. Yeah.
Former Cruiserweight Classic participant Fabian Eichner.
Okay. Sorry about names.
Yeah, really. And Germany's Axel Dienter Jr.
Yeah, it was two women that are good wrestlers, and they'll use them for this Mae Young Classic is going to be awesome.
Yeah, hopefully. And
you have JR commentating. Is that it for lunch?
That's it for lunch.
Lunch was tasty. I liked it. It got a little spicy in there, but I like it. Now we go to dinner, which is basically all other news in WWE because it's been a fun-filled week of news, and let's start off with Stephen Bogue.
The champ's got some din-din.
The champ is in.
If you guys didn't know, Stephen Bogue won our predictions. Now he is the Cuisine heavyweight champion, and
He said it almost as many times as Raw was talking about the Fatal 5-Way.
Did you guys know I was champion?
For now.
Forever.
For now.
I'm the king of the cuisine, or whatever.
The king of the cuisine awaits.
So yeah, for a little bit of dinner. So you know how Cena
who's John?
killed all those kids? I mean the Nexus
Nexus.
stars.
Nexus.
Yeah, Nexus. He did an interview with The Wrap about him burying younger talent, and basically what he goes off and says John Cena is very well spoken, and this was a very good interview, and he brings up a lot of good points that he's just he's not being protected or coddled by the WWE like Reigns.
Like Reigns is what he said.
Yeah, like Reigns.
Like Roman Reigns.
And he's just saying, I believe you should bring your best to every storyline, like he did with The Miz, even if it's not that big. And he says, I get that quote-unquote burying younger talent because I will let them, as in the WWE, do whatever they want with me. And then after they get that done, they're not as motivated with, the stars he beats. And, look, I get that. I get where he's coming from. He's just there. He's just there to do his job.
Yeah.
And that's very respectful. It's just,
There are some instances.
No, it's wrong to bury these young, to beat these young kids and make them look worthless.
Well, the big
I feel
story
Cena
was
could totally just put in a good word and be like, "Hey,
yeah,
I'm okay going on the mat and taking 3 for these kids."
Yeah, we've seen it recently where I think he put over Styles, he put over Dean Ambrose clean on a Smackdown, which was great. The biggest thing with Cena, I think, was SummerSlam 2010 when he beat the Nexus. And before them, he was really let me win. I think I'll be the best one to win. And Jericho and Edge were no,
they were really fighting him on.
Yeah,
that.
These kids are good. You put these kids over, and they just didn't do it.
It was different. Remember when they first debuted?
Oh, it was one of the best debuts in
the ring. Daniel Bryan got fired.
Yeah, well, then he came back at SummerSlam.
That was pretty funny.
Another instance was Mania 30 when he didn't put over Bray Wyatt.
Yeah,
that hurt Wyatt a lot.
That's where it all began. That's when that whole pay-per-view streak of his, they want to build him as a big character, and he loses every pay-per-view match.
You can say, "Oh, I'm just doing my job. They're not coddling me." You are Super Cena. You could totally put in a good word and be like, "Hey, yeah, I'll let this kid pin me. That's fine," and it would make their career because you've gotten that reputation that no one can ever beat me.
Yeah.
You're John Cena. Why would you look at how many was in the Nexus?
7.
7? Okay, you can beat a few of them, but you could have definitely taken that L. Definitely listen to Jericho and Edge.
Especially,
I don't know. I think he's in the wrong.
He is in the wrong.
He does bury people. You do have that reputation, and you have to rock it.
He did a nice thing where he's admitted that SummerSlam was a mistake in 2010, so he's lost every other SummerSlam since.
Yeah, that's
which made up for you.
But you're still guilty. You still do it.
Fun fact: the only one, I believe, still from the Nexus in WWE, still wrestling, is Heath Slater.
Yeah,
Husky Harris.
Yeah,
Husky Harris. Well, he's Bray Wyatt, and I guess Curtis
Michael
Axel.
McGillicuddy.
Yeah, but those are not. Fuck off.
Darren Young.
That doesn't.
Well, he was kicked out.
Yeah, he was. Was he on that pay-per-view? No, he wasn't on SummerSlam.
He wasn't on SummerSlam.
He got kicked out, and then they put
Michael
came
Tarver
in, and then fucking Randy Orton just RKO'd him, and we never saw him again.
His hair was gross. Other WWE news, they were talking about, this will be a cool quick one, they were talking about opening a theme park, WWE theme park in Orlando. Thoughts? I think that'd be cool.
They also said that it wouldn't be, they said that they might not build a whole theme park themselves, and that they might just talk to other places to get rides there. Not one single WWE theme park, more like WWE rides everywhere.
I feel like Universal would do that.
Yeah, one WWE ride, or what they're also thinking about is a physical WWE Hall of Fame in Orlando.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Like that.
I would really
like that.
That'd be really
Cooperstown?
cool.
That's cool.
And you'd make money off of it.
Yeah.
See, I wouldn't even make a building. Just have it in the performance center. Just make an extension. Yeah, just make another thing from it.
Yeah.
Oh, and just have tours.
Yeah, you make money.
Do they can you just walk into
No.
I don't know.
I believe someone tried to and they got arrested.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
We'll try. I have a belt.
Another new piece of news was Hideo Itami. A lot of speculation. Dave Meltzer reported, I believe, beginning of this week was he could be done after his WWE contract is. He could be heading back to Japan.
Unfortunately, honestly,
I don't see it happening.
Yeah, I don't either.
It makes no sense right now after that.
Which also, WWE put an interview on YouTube saying that, asking, "Are you heading to Japan?" He said no, which I don't know if that's true.
It'd be stupid to let him go.
It would. It sucks because it's not his. He's been injured and it's just freak stuff. But this kid's been in there since 3 or 4 years now.
He
It's
invented the GTS.
He did. But I hope he stays. I think it's a new breath of fresh air that he's coming out as a heel against ginormous Cassius Ohno. By that I mean his weight. Dude,
they dropped the ball with him. Because he was there years ago.
Yeah.
If they just kept him,
he was going to be in the Shield.
Never would have been.
Yeah, he was the original. He was the original Shield.
He was supposed to be
and
Roman Reigns.
Who took his spot?
Fucking
Ramen noodles.
Ramen noodles. Other news: Austin Aries is going to be off TV for a little bit. I think he's just trying to rest his body up. Good, bad, anything?
Don't give a shit.
Yeah, it sucks.
Yeah, it sucks.
I don't want him in the. I don't want him in the cruiserweights anymore. I think he should be up with the big boys.
I think he should have
because he's that good.
Have him feud with Miz.
Yeah, that would be great.
Put the IC title on him. He's too good for the cruiserweights. He's too valuable.
That's probably the only thing I'd
see him do.
No, I'd want to see him do after losing 3 times to the cruiserweight champion.
But the thing is, what justifies him for an IC title shot? That's the only thing.
Isn't he? No, well, build that up.
Well, no,
If WWE
so have him keep winning matches, and then once.
Don't even put him back in the cruiserweights. His next appearance on TV, Raw, be like have him come out and cut a promo and be like.
He's not over though. It sucks.
Oh, but he could be.
He could be.
If he comes out and is like, oh, I might have lost 3 times in the cruiserweights or whatever, but it's time for me to move on to bigger and better. Fuck. Because he smiled at the end of his match against Neville, right?
That was weird.
But that was weird. But what if he comes back and is like, I know you all saw that stupid smirk at the end. Because I knew in my head I didn't have to tap, but I just did it. Because I knew the cruiserweights wasn't for me. It was my 3rd time and I was bored already. It's time to come back to Raw and I'm going to bigger and better things.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, but that's actually a good story. I fucking forgot.
Yeah, but that's a
maybe
good
we
story,
should be
Paul.
WWE creators.
Won't happen.
You could. But you need
Let's do it.
Don't you need a 5-year experience?
I'll replace McFoley's fat kid. I'm sorry.
Is he a writer?
Yeah, he is a writer. What's his name?
He's a writer. I don't know. Skippy. I don't know.
No. It is
Skippy.
It is something weird.
Some stupid ass name, fat kid. We on the podcast. Do not.
Stop. You already ruined it.
Come on,
you
gotta finish.
Sorry.
WWE news was also.
We're here at the Wrestling Cuisine podcast. Do respect fat people.
No, we don't. Look at me. What's his name?
Dewey.
Dewey. It was Dewey. Another thing that they were talking about was they were interested in Ring of Honor star Dalton Castle after his Ring of Honor. That'd be cool.
He is over.
He is over.
He is over.
There's some pros and cons to NXT because NXT's really good, but the thing is, once they come up, they're not NXT's a very small, compact audience and loyal audience.
Yeah.
So when they come up, a lot of people don't know. If you really think about it, name 5 really good products that came from NXT.
Finn Balor.
You can say Balor, Rollins,
Joe,
not yet. I wouldn't count Joe yet.
Done on Joe just yet.
Maybe Charlotte. Charlotte.
Charlotte is.
Yeah, Charlotte.
Kevin Owens.
Sasha is dwindling right now. That's why.
Yeah.
He was
Kevin
Universal
Owens.
champion.
Yeah, but Kevin Owens was in NXT for a hot second.
Did we say Neville?
Yeah, 3.
Neville, he's still not really.
No, you can say
He's
Big
cruiserweight
now.
Big E, not. They've all won championships though.
Seth Rollins?
Big E, not really.
Is that Biggie not really?
Jinder Mahal.
Yeah.
Jinder Mahal was in that WWE though.
He was in the inaugural NXT championship.
He was.
Match. It counts.
A big guy was. Did we say Bo? Bo Dallas was huge. No. I'm saying did we say did we talk about Bo? Because Bo was he beat who? And I think he was one of the longest reigning. He wasn't.
He was the one that beat Big E. And
Yeah,
and he was the longest reigning at the time. And then Neville broke that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then Balor broke that.
I love NXT, by the way. I don't think
NXT's great, but that's the thing. They make stars in NXT, but they don't translate to main roster, which sucks.
Like Tyler Breeze.
Breeze should have
He was
been.
pushed up like over 2 years ago, and now he's finally getting like some
Something,
type of spotlight.
But yeah, all right. Another big news was Dave Meltzer reported Lesnar's like schedule of what he's gonna do until some Mania. So right now he's going against Joe. Apparently that's a one-off. Anyone like it sucks because they could. It would, which
I'm
sucks.
not surprised at all.
And then
Joe won't win.
And then they're talking about SummerSlam will be Brock and Braun.
Good match. You see Strowman beating him?
No, I don't.
But then what do they do with Strowman after that then?
Oh, don't worry about it. They'll find some for him to flip.
I miss Strowman a lot.
Strowman was great. You know why? Because he beat the shit out of Roman Reigns.
I did until they did what they did with Joe. Because I think Joe really replaced that big guy feel. You know what I'm saying?
The big guy.
Oh, shut up. He's gone.
R.I.P.
And then
That's another person.
between Mania and SummerSlam, well, SummerSlam and Mania, he's supposed to be feuding with guys like Balor and Rollins. Get to the ultimate prize, which is Mania, and he apparently will be losing to Roman Reigns.
Oh, Roman Reigns, another NXT guy.
Facts.
That's true.
And I guess,
But was he a big star in NXT?
No.
I'm talking about guys that were really big in NXT.
Dean Ambrose.
But
Paul has a picture.
But remember, you have to
of
remember that
Ambrose.
like NXT was also like a group of kids at one point, and Daniel Bryan was a part of NXT.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Does that matter?
Well, we're talking about the new NXT.
That's back when NXT was the game show. We don't want to talk about those.
Byron Saxton was on NXT, and he wrestled.
He was.
Didn't AJ Lee kiss Hornswoggle on NXT?
No, was it?
Yeah.
Or was it Caitlyn? No, it wasn't.
No,
it was.
I think it was all of them.
They had a love triangle angle with Caitlyn and Dolph Ziggler and Vicky Guerrero. Rest my case. Don't go back to watch those days.
That was when current Lucha Underground star, what's her name, Katrina?
Yes.
Was in there as Maxine.
Yeah, Brodus Clay hitting a pinata. What the fuck?
Yeah. Does anyone else have any news that they want to talk about? No. I think.
Yo, I have an idea for dessert though.
Oh,
let's bring a dessert. What do you got?
Oh, I feel like we should all make up a roller coaster that would be in the WWE theme park.
Oh, that would be cool.
Sure. All
Alright, start it off.
Mine is just a roller coaster straight 6 feet into the ground for all the people that John Cena buries.
Oh shit! Honestly, I thought I saw an Owen Hart joke coming.
Yeah, I thought there was an Owen Hart joke coming. I got really scared.
We on this podcast do not make fun of dead people. Alright?
I have another thing for dessert.
Well, let's get this done first.
Get your roller coaster done.
What's your roller coaster? Let's all get our roller coasters.
Oh man, it's gonna be too fucked up for me to say.
I'll even.
Or like you know how they have the teacups that spin around? You call it the heel turn, but you're just inside of Big Show's stomach, and you're just spinning around.
Oh my goodness!
I like that.
Oh man, what am I got here?
Oh my god. It's one of those roller coasters that you sit in and it goes like upside down and shit. And it's called the Twist of Fate.
Oh my god. That'd be cool. That's like a legit
Yeah,
one.
that's legit, yeah, my fault.
Yeah, we're not here trying to make stupid jokes, and Paul's like, you know what? Business ventures.
And you know how at Six Flags everyone gets the capes? Instead you just get shovels with John Cena's face on it?
Oh, Triple H is like...
You can do an escape the room, and instead of a room, it's a Punjabi prison.
Yo,
you just in a room with Samoa Joe and you have to get out before he backs you in the corner.
Yo, and those shirts, like, you know how you have those, like, vacation shirts and it's like a girl's, like, bikini body? Like, you know those shirts?
Yeah.
Instead, it's Baron Corbin's disgusting stomach. Yeah, that'd be cool.
Instead of Fast Pass, would it be called Fast Lane?
That was the most uncomfortable silence.
Oh my god.
When you get a larger bed, you have more...
Okay, I got
less
it.
bedroom.
They call it the Fall of Man.
Huh?
Nobody knows anything
This
about
show's
it.
gone to
It's
shit.
just like the Ascension.
Oh.
Nobody knows who the fuck they are.
What if they have one called the Ascension? It's one of those tower things. You rise and fall.
Just fall all the way to irrelevancy.
A cool, like, arcade game would be, like, the Fashion Files, and you have to, like, solve cases. That would be cool.
What was the
Wow,
what
we're
was the
really-
one thing they were saying? The day is H or something.
The one. Day one is H.
Day one is H.
That was also from Smackdown when he said that, and then Big E was like ish, and then you hear Fandango, bless you. Great. That was great.
I'm gonna throw a creme brulee your way. All right.
Oh! What is it?
Ow.
New day.
New Day.
Heel turn.
Okay.
Yes.
Who's screwing who in this situation?
Big E.
Big E.
Xavier Woods
Yeah.
shoves the fucking instrument up everyone's ass.
With little
And then
pointy
Paige
boots?
comes out with an NXT Women's title.
All right, guys. Well, thank you for watching.
That wraps it up.
My fault listening. This was probably one of the worst ones we've ever had. But we had
No,
fun.
it was the best one we've done.
Shout out to all 8
hands down.
viewers. Shout out to all 6 viewers that are gonna watch this, including 3 of us in this room.
This was brought to you by Baron Corbin's disgusting milky body.
And remember, kids, Owen Hart was an
all right,
inside
guys.
job.
Follow us on Twitter at
Stop!
Wrestling Cuisine. We have a YouTube channel.
Western Cuisine without the G, by the way.
Oh my god! All right,
Also
guys.
brought to you by Nick Foley.